now.
Hello and welcome to the United Adventure Company. It is Tuesday, 6 Central, 7 Eastern, and that is WYRD Day. So before we get started, let me go through the announcements. I don't know why I did announcements, because they are actual announcements. They're not like announcements or something like that. Okay, so thank you to all of our followers and subs this week. I wish I had a list, but I don't. So thank you anyway. You are much appreciated. If you missed last week's game or are new and want to see last week's game or any other game, or matter of fact, any game the United Adventure Company has streamed since I think early 2020, you can do so at the United Adventure Company YouTube. And also don't forget to join us on Discord, where we talk about games and gaming resources, miscellaneous stuff, and the occasional cat photo. So don't miss that.
Meow.
Yep. Oh, and also speaking of YouTube, I'm gonna give myself a little plug here. I recently rehashed my YouTube, and I'll call it Charisma Kills TV. And I post videos of my live art streams, edited videos of my live art stream on there. And I'll also be posting some stuff about other projects, including WYRD, if that sort of thing interests you. And last, we are doing a giveaway tonight. It is shirts from Charisma Kill Studios, and I'm probably going to disappear off the screen while I reach back and grab them. Woo. All right, so they feature the Charisma Kills logo with that crazy little rabbit thingy, and they come in white or black. So if you win, you'll be able to let me know white or black, your size, and where to send it, and it's yours. And I believe that's it. So let's introduce our players. We have Two Wolf. Two Wolf, you are playing Sorja, right?
Yes.
Don't have Roll20 up, so I can't see that last name. There it is.
Sora.
All right. Then Lord Thorin, you are playing Jerry.
Jerry Logan, yes, sir.
Jerry Logan from the hills.
Yes, sir.
And we have Diamond Anvil, the United Adventure Company clip master, is playing David Remo. No relation to Remo Williams, I don't think. So
None whatsoever.
all right. But just as interesting of an individual.
Your check is in the mail.
quite a few of you probably won't know who Remo Williams is, but look it up. All right. Do I need to, is there anything else I need before we jump right in? I don't think so. So let's jump right in. If I remember, we left off with David Remo. David was at Gutter's Bowling Alley. It was late at night, and David went there. Not entirely sure. I think just to chill and gather his thoughts. Is this true? Or?
That's precisely it. It was a rather traumatic day, and I was trying to make heads or tails of everything that happened to me.
All right. Where Dave ran into Glenn Reed, our favorite, well, second favorite NPC, I guess. Anyway, he made arrangements to return Glenn's telescope, which they found on the island, and also had a run-in with the infamous Abby McAllister, who is known to be a troublemaker, who had some form of psychic premonition about David Remo and warned him against whatever it is he's planning to do. Then David it was closing time, took off and went home. And the plan was everyone was going to get together and get with Stephanie Newthsome to go back out to the island. Was that right?
Yeah.
All right. Does anyone have any questions that we need to cover about last game or anything like that we need to get straight? Everybody's good. All right. All right, David. The phone rings. It's pretty early. Ring, ring, ring. All right.
Hello.
David, you recognize the voice immediately. This is Stephanie Newthsome. You may have even programmed her number into your phone. So I'm sorry to call so early, David. I know we had a plan. I need to take care of something, and I think I won't be ready until later on, probably around 1, maybe 2. I really need to take care of this. Is that okay?
Absolutely. Is it anything that I can help you with?
No, when I got home, I just did a lot of soul searching, and I need to go visit an old family friend. But I'll call you as soon as I'm done. I shouldn't be past 2.
That sounds fine.
All right, David. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I'll talk to you later.
Excellent. I'll wait for your call.
All right. So it was early in the morning. You did have plans. Everyone else, I guess, is awakening to take care of those early morning plans. What do you do, David? Do you call your companions, or you want to?
I fire off a quick text after I get off the phone with Dr. Newthsome to my colleagues, letting them know the change in plans. Ask if they still want to get together perhaps earlier and discuss what it is that we're going to try to do and figure out what gear or anything that we might need. I'll leave it as that for a text. And, call me if you have any questions, kind of a thing.
All right. Well, Sorgia, Jerry,
Yeah.
you get this text.
I would reply going, I can get another university boat and just go out there on our own. Do we really need her there?
I'll reply, we need her. Yes.
What is she going to do with the dogs? You want to put her in harm's way?
These group
Is
text,
my response.
these damn group text messages, can't even get a word in edgewise. I reply back to him, well, shit. Might as well wait, because she's our ticket to be able to be on the island legally.
That's what I was thinking. But what this will do is buy us some time to perhaps take a look at the schedule for one of the 2 larger research vessels that are available at the university. Perhaps we can take one of them as opposed to the runabouts. Typically, I would think that they're back before it gets too late. Most professors don't want to be out on the water late in the afternoon as it is.
Also, it is Sunday. If that makes a difference to anyone.
Most of those city slickers don't like going to church anyway, so you're still going to be in the way.
Given that it's Sunday, I'm going to, what time in the morning is it, shall we say?
Well, y'all plan to get up early in the morning and go out there, so I'm assuming it's still going to be early when you get together, but I'm going to leave that up to y'all.
Okay. Um, yeah, I'm going to make a three-way phone call to Sorja and Jerry, just so that we can speak direct and stop sending text messages. I hate the damn things. I'll give them a call and get them on the line.
All right.
And then when I get them on the line, I'm going to talk about the possibility of getting the larger research vessel. It may make for one thing, the larger vessels are going to have better radar equipment, better navigation equipment, and in addition, much better lighting. Because if you remember, it seemed to be after dark that the dogs finally manifested themselves. And if we're looking at a nighttime scenario, we need lighting. Sorja, is there any way that you can rig up some remote lighting that we can activate to light up the dock area?
I would, yeah, as long as they got lighting and stuff on there and stuff, and it would be have to be powered. I mean, we can always get like the LED photography style panels, which just run on little camera batteries.
Well, what about our dive lights? You know, if we got it together, a few of the dive lights, you know, some of the light racks that we've got for that, those are all battery powered.
Right.
You know, is there any way to trigger those remotely? Do you have a servo or something that you can rig up?
Yeah, if you leave the switch on and stuff and then just hook it up to a relay, you could do it that way.
Okay. Because what I'm thinking here is, if I remember, the dogs didn't want to come off the island. So what we have to do is get the dogs into an area where we can
bait them to the dock, back to the dock.
Yes, back to the dock. You know, that way we can Jerry can use
my tannerite to blow them up.
Yes. Yes.
All right, as far as the electronics, I don't think that that's something Sorja would have any problem with. Sorja's specialty is in building electronics. Sorja has a professional degree level of effectiveness, I guess, say, in it. So there would still be a role required, but
yeah,
it won't be difficult.
Okay. The only question I don't know is what time the docks open up and whether or not the larger vessels are available for grad students to take out.
We can, I mean, I'm not allowed myself. I ain't that far up the chain of command. I can get the runabouts, but not the big research ones and stuff. I mean, I can pull it up and see what's available on the scheduling.
That would be great. Let's start there.
Yeah.
Also, David, you are actually working towards you're doing your PhD.
Exactly.
There, and you are in that field, so it's possible that you could get this.
Yeah, I would imagine that the pecking order is professors get carte blanche. If they don't already have it scheduled, it goes to the grad students. And if they don't have it scheduled, then it sits in the docks. Mm-hmm. That would be my guess as to the pecking order. And it's just a matter of a crapshoot whether or not a prof has the thing signed out and when they're going to bring it back.
No, being a Sunday. Probably
On a
not
Sunday,
likely.
exactly.
Yeah.
Now, also, you say bigger, you're not talking about one you need additional crew for, right?
Correct.
Or are you?
I'm I don't know what size the vessels are available. I know you mentioned that there were two larger ship sized or larger boat sized.
They're larger boat size.
So are we
35
talking like a fishing trawler kind of size or larger?
35,
Like
40 footer.
Little larger. Yeah, a little larger.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess what I was looking for is something in that, 30 to 50 foot range, somewhere in there, stable enough for, a trip out into deep water should it be necessary, but not so big that it can't be handled by one or two people.
Got you.
I don't know if that's available, but that's, worth a shot.
Mhm.
Well, who's going to be making the call on this? Or is it going to be David?
Yeah, it would be he would have to sign up for it. I wouldn't be eligible. I wouldn't think as a freshman.
Yeah. My plan is to wait until till the dock opens and then head straight down to the docks, to the guy, working the docks and, final authority there and see what I can do.
Got it. All right. So the docks open probably 7 or 8ish. So you can get down there pretty easy, pretty
So
early.
that's what I'll do is I'll head down to the docks and see about arranging for transportation, with the backup plan always being, if we need to, we can we can use Dr. Newsome's yacht
Mhm.
or sailboat,
All right.
I should say.
Or just hijack it and use it. Yeah.
Since she's involved, it's her island, it's her house, it's her boat. Probably not a bad idea to include her.
Yeah.
I mean, we can just if we can get one of the research vessels, we just let her know, and she can let the Coast Guard and the police know we're going to be there. That's only a quick phone call for her.
So to be clear, the plan is to put minimal personnel.
Right. If they know we're there, they have no excuse to go to the island. So
She
if we're
makes a
going to,
point.
if we let them know we're going to be there, they won't come up and trying to search and won't put themselves in harm's way.
If we're on one of the schools'
Yeah, boats.
boats,
Yep.
then they're not going to bother us anyway.
You're on
Yeah.
private property.
Yeah,
They
that's
may still.
private property. That's one of those things where they'll look at it it's like, why is there a school boat at a person's house?
Again-
It's just a quick phone call.
Yes.
We can make it. Let them know we have Newsome's permission to be there and go
Yes.
from there. And then they won't bother us.
Yes.
Less people knowing what exactly is going on there, the better.
Yes.
All right. So let's handle the boat first. It is short notice. There is someone in charge there. I guess the equivalent of the school's harbor master, whatever that would be.
Mhm.
So what we'll do is let David make a manipulation. This is going to be influence action check. If you have manipulation, you can add it to smoothly, with no issue, to talk them into giving you this boat.
So an influence check. All right. Let me just do this. Do that.
All right. Not a problem. They just need your signature and give them an idea of the course you'll be taking in case anything happens.
So I'll fill out the paperwork, include a return time of Monday morning, 7 a.m. Give them a quick itinerary of, approximately where we're going to be. From my perspective, this is just a routine. I'm going out to check on yet another source anomaly for stuff.
All right. Okay. You have Jerry and Sorja there with you?
Once I have the boat secured, I'll give them a call and let them know that we have a boat. Now is a matter of trying to get together the gear that we need, the dive lights. I was going to look for a couple of this would probably take a roll. A couple of the power heads, those charges that they put on the end of a stick for fending off sharks when sharks are attacking.
All right.
That kind of dive kind of related stuff.
As far as your basic diving gear, you are assumed to have that in your
Right.
as your possessions because that's one of your primary skills.
Sure.
And I don't think it did difficult to get 1-2 extra sets from the university.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's what I'll try to do is I'll try to scrounge up, extra lights, extra, batteries, things like that.
All right.
And I'll give Jerry a call and ask Jerry if he can, on his way to the docks, if he could pick up some food, some drinks, maybe some coffee or something like that. If we're going to be up late,
Some victuals.
some vittles.
You got it. I'll make sure we're well taken care of there.
Mm-hmm. And I thought of something else to see if Jerry had. So I'd call him and go, "Hey, you got anything which will go boom in the night?"
Do
Besides your-
I ever?
Well, I know, no. Besides the guns.
Yes.
Like- Okay. Explosives?
Well, the legal kind.
Oh, I'm thinking enough to I'll tell him my idea. Get the dogs down to the docks and blow the dock.
Well,
Well,
getting explosives is not that easy. So.
No, that's why I don't know if he would have anything in his grandpa's gear. He would have brought with him.
That's something you'll have to spend some favor points on, I think.
Mm-hmm.
there is something I could make. I just need to hit up the hardware store and then the hunting store. But what I'll be making is not very legal.
Hey, are these dogs legal?
Good point. Good point.
Maybe.
And you're on private property. So what is legality?
Technically, that is their yard. I mean, they may be dead, but it is their yard.
We got permission from the owner to dispense of them.
I'm just saying, are they really illegal if it's on their property?
Technically.
Little joke, just a little joke.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they don't have a license for them. Let's put it that way.
I'm
You
pretty sure
automatically
those would
lose
definitely fall under.
ownership. You automatically lose ownership of your yard if you die.
Well, that and I do believe they definitely fall under an aggressive breed,
And yes.
even if they're not technically written in, whatever they are.
Let's just put it this way. We're making sure they have all their shots.
All right. Well, let me find out what Jerry is going
Of
to
iron.
build so I can. Huh? What do you plan on making, Jerry?
Pipe
So I can
bombs,
see.
A nail bomb, napalm.
pipe bombs. Just black iron pipe capped on either end, filled with black powder.
All right. So
And fuse.
that
How-
is going to be. There is a demolition skill. I don't know if you have anything that's going to give you an advantage to make these. I'm not saying you can't. All right. I'm just saying I don't see that you have a skill
No,
that will aid in that.
Nope. It'll be unskilled.
All right. Okay, so you'll get your materials. Sorja, you'll be getting your materials you need to make your electronics devices.
Yep.
And
get Jerry to come by and pick me up because I can't bring all that on my scooter.
all right, and David is rounding up everything. So all that's probably going to take, I don't know, 2 hours.
Yeah.
Probably even longer because of the traffic during tourist season, but we'll just call it 2 hours.
And
All right, you meet up at the docks.
Mm-hmm.
Soldier,
Yep.
do you have something that can remotely activate a heating element?
Model rocket igniters.
That will do perfectly.
All right, you're gonna go back out and get some model rocket igniters.
No. How much fuse do you have? Did you bring?
Well, I brought enough for each one of them, but that's just a quick flick and throw.
Right. So you didn't bring an extra spool or something. I'm trying to think.
No. But I was thinking if we can
line work and wire them together, basically, as an improvised fuse, maybe.
Well, I wouldn't say Jerry was able to get all the materials that he thinks he needs for this to build it. So
Yeah. Okay.
all right.
I mean, the igniters aren't something I would normally carry, so we'd have to go run around town again. With this traffic, it'd be a pain.
Especially in my truck. Did you see how big this thing is?
Just run the tourist over. They're worth a point each.
I don't have a cow catcher on it yet.
All right. I think what we'll do is we'll make some blind rolls on this one, because if you failed it, it wouldn't be fun if you knew you failed it, right?
All right.
So
And not like we're going to test them.
Unless
you're going fishing. Not unless you're going to do some test fishing on the way.
I know, at least the tannerite that I have, I know works. Well, last time I shot at it.
all right, you managed to cobble together 3 of these bombs. You feel like you've done it correctly. Now, Sorge, you actually have the ability to test your work. So let's go ahead and make a roll for you were wanting to do something.
We were hooking up flare guns to the drones.
All right. Now we're doing this. I'm assuming you guys are going to leave right now and you're doing this on the boat. Is that a good assumption?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That way we can get everything set up for night.
Go ahead and make your electronics roll, and you can, I believe, checking out your character sheet here.
I did under my drone setting. Engineering and drones. I can do it either way.
I need to just fix your. It's going to be the same role. So let's just do your electronics building, like you're building something for this.
Okay.
It's not going to be difficult.
No modifier. Why that showed up this time, I don't know.
Yeah, you can just click that. You click
Yeah.
that. Okay. All right. Yeah, you've got to where you can turn the lights on and off remotely, probably from your iPad or whatever it is.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone is on the boat. David Remo is driving, correct?
Yep.
Either or.
With Sorja playing backup, pecking order and all.
Lord knows nobody wants me to drive this damn thing.
Yeah. Just because he's a post grad.
Brad.
All right. You're just normal driving. You're not trying to be stealthy, anything like that. You're not trying to avoid the police, or you're just doing a normal ride, or what?
Yeah, this is a normal trip. Again, in my mind, all I'm doing is I'm heading down to the Newthome's Island to check on some mussels that are in the area that were problematic, or that looked suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I guess at some point in time we're supposed to get a call from Dr. Newthsome. Yeah, I don't know where we are in the timeline. I assume you're keeping track of that.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
You're running on about 10. Well, it was about 9 o'clock when you left. So you're running on about, we're going to say about 10:30 right now.
Okay.
On the way
And-
out there, I'll make that phone call to the police department to let them know we're going to be out there out and around and on Newthsome Island. And we have one of the university's research vessels. And we have Miss Newthome's permission to be there.
All right. The dispatcher says, hold on, or the person you're on the phone with, hold on one moment. Okay, and what is your name?
Sora?
Could you spell that for me? You don't have to, but
Yeah.
all right.
And I'm out here with David Remo is the grad student, which is in charge.
Okay, I'll pass that along.
Yep.
All right. Around that 10:45 mark, possibly a little later, you get out to the island. Which how's that audio? Is that music all right? Is it too loud?
Perfect.
Yeah, it's
All
good.
right. All right, so there is the island, and Matches's cannon was y'all's boat. Which way do y'all want to go? Where do you want to go? To the go around the island, go to the docks. How do you want to approach this?
Go up towards I would say the dock, so we can start getting everything set up. That way we don't get rushed for setting stuff up. And we can figure out how we want to plan this for tonight.
All right. You get past the larger islands and you can see Newthsome on the horizon. As you get closer, you can see the peak of the house above the trees. And you all get this feeling. You get this feeling that you're being watched. You get the feeling that something is mad.
I wonder why.
I
We
think
try
I
to
pissed
blow
you
him
off.
up.
I think I pissed it off last time.
Wait a minute.
When you get closer to the docks, well, let's see if David's going to do what David's got to say.
Wait a minute. This feeling last night, I went to the place with the
Chili cheese
potato.
slice?
Yes, the
Bowling alley.
the bowling alley. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. I went to the bowling alley, and I ran into
Glenn?
Glenn, and talked with him. And while talking to Glenn, Abigail came up to me and said, "Don't go out to that island. You don't know what you're messing with. Stay away from that island."
Well, she's crazier than tits on a bull, so
That's pretty fucking crazy.
Yes. But she described the time and our actions while we were on this island.
Do you think she's the dog?
well, she is a dog in one way.
Hmm.
She wigged me out, guys. You don't understand.
Well, she would wig out a sane man too.
There's no way she could have known what happened.
Coincidence.
Not this. The detail was
Too much.
too much. The detail was too much.
Okay. We gonna let her stop us from taking care of what has to get taken care of, or? I mean, we got to figure out what it is and take care of it, whatever it is.
Yes. We just need to know we're not alone.
Well, obviously, I shot at that damn dog 3 times last night and it didn't go down.
Now
More
you know that
than
you
the dogs.
you know that you actually did physical damage to this thing because it was responding to the injuries. It just wasn't
Dying.
responding in a way that a normal thing that with half a head would.
So what's our plan now?
Set the lights up, set up the explosives, maybe do a little bit of taunting to get them to come down here. That way we can get them on the dock and us on the boat.
If it can't go in the water, the boat is the safest place. And if we can trap it on the dock by blowing up the very end of the dock, then it can't get back on the island.
Are you still driving towards the dock? Piloting, boating towards
Yes,
the dock.
but at a very reduced speed.
All right, this feeling is not going away. As you get close enough to actually see the details of the peak of the house sticking up, the windows, you could swear the windows look like, you get the feeling they look like angry eyes, even though they're not that shape. It just feels like the windows are furrowed, like a furrowed brow, and the house is mad. That's just what it seems like from the appearance.
Only problem we've had since we've been out here is the dogs. Why does the house look like it's pissed off at us? Does it want to be repaired?
I'm about ready to send some of Grandpa's special medicine on a rag into this house. Gonna get demolished anyways, right?
Not before you give me a sip.
Good point.
All right. You take
In fact,
a sip of the recipe.
where is it?
It's right here in my medical bag, like I always.
Keep that handy.
Always do.
You got spares in that bag?
I got 3 in here right now. I'd have to make some
All
more
right.
later, though.
All right. As they're handling that, David, are you going to go ahead and dock the boat?
Yeah, for for right now, since the plan involves the island, dock the boat. We'll get these lights set up.
All right. You're going to just set them up around the dock, or what is your intent to set them up?
Yeah. The lights on the dock and probably on the waterfront edge,
All
looking
right.
back at the ship. That way, once you turn it on, we can have the whole dock completely lit up.
All right. I don't see a problem with that.
And then, however he thinks the best way to set up his hopeful explosives.
Which will probably be best underneath the dock, like taped to the belly.
Yeah.
So when they go off, if they take the deck out with it.
The deck in a piling or two.
Yeah.
Sorja, can you get your drone up and just do a quick survey of the house in the area and make sure we're alone? Something doesn't feel right.
Right. Yep. I'll send the one up with the flare guns on it. So I can also do a test to see how well that's going to work if needed.
But don't forget they're single shot. So as soon as you let go of that one, you gotta bring it back here and reload it.
Yep.
All right. So go ahead and make your drone roll. Just because you're actually doing something this drone's not built to do. What you getting? Oh, hot damn. Sorja is the bomb at this.
22.
All right. You're slightly hesitant as you hit the little icon, the launch icon, because you really don't know what it's going to do. It could blow your drone up, send it off course into the trees, and poof, poof, you just shot a flare.
Cool.
All right.
Not at the house yet.
That's fine.
It gives me an idea. I may have to take a bottle of a mason jar and fly it up there, release it, and then...
Well, a flare will burn hot enough that it will set most dry wood on fire.
Yep.
Without any type of propellant.
Mm-hmm.
So...
If we need propellant, we've got propellant.
Yeah, we do.
David, as they're
Yes.
discussing this, your fingers get a little twitchy.
Something's not right. My fingers. Something's going.
You got that feeling again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we know something ain't right.
No. Bigger.
Bigger than the dogs?
Not right.
All right. Sorja.
Yep.
You hear someone in the trees. Now I'm just going to ping on the map. You're all on the map, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the map is red on the screen. No, it's weird. Okay. You're here. You folks are here in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere in the trees from around the house, Sorgi, you hear a voice. Sounds like a young girl's voice. And it's calling, you hear it. Stephanie. Stephanie. Are you out there? It's time to come in, Stephanie.
Did she say anything about losing a family member or anything on this island? There is a young girl's voice calling for Stephanie.
No, y'all didn't hear that.
No, I'm saying it out loud. And
I know.
hearing
I'm
this.
just letting them know.
Yeah.
Not that I can recollect.
It was pretty clear, Sorja.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like somebody's up there.
Get
calling
your drone
her.
up.
Yeah, it's flying, and I'm looking, but
I don't hear nothing but your drone up in the air, so that's
you remember how he saw the dog and we didn't? Maybe this is one of them things.
All right. I'm not going to make you make a roll for this drone. You did pretty good, and you are professional at. No sense in doing this.
No.
All right. You send the drone up. You send it over the house. You can, from the air, you can somewhat see the path, but not a lot because there's a lot of overgrowth. You can see the top of the house fairly well. You can see the big hole where the roof caved in over the smashed the piano and stuff. Nothing is standing out to you.
I don't see nothing, but that don't mean nothing. We've learned that.
Do you want me to go in there and check things out real quick?
Well, Sorgi, you hear it again. Stephanie, Mom said you need to come in. You need to feed your fish before dinner.
Okay. This has got to be her sister, but her sister's alive. Because it's telling her, Stephanie, she's got to come in and feed her fish before dinner. And her mom's telling, and the mom is telling this to the kid. Is what they're saying. It's weird.
But didn't Stephanie say that her sister is married and lives on mainland?
Yeah, California. She works in music.
Did she have another sister?
David, did Stephanie have any other siblings that you know of from knowing them?
You can make a comprehension roll if you want to see if you can recall this information, because it's not something offhand that you can't think of any time that she may have mentioned another sibling, but yeah, you are
30.
You are damn positive that she doesn't have any other siblings.
Okay.
There's something about Roll20 that causes dice to explode a lot. Because they do not explode this much when we're sitting around the table playing.
All right. Okay, so
That roll was huge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try something. Stephanie will be here. We'll be back later. She's not here right now. Can I help you? I kind of yell out and just see if I get a response.
Geez, nobody thought we were crazy beforehand. They might as well start thinking it now.
What was her sister's name, David?
Alice?
You got
Alice?
30. Her name was Alice. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Alice. Stephanie will be back later.
Now it's clear as day, almost as if someone was standing right behind you. You hear this girl's voice. Who are you? Like,
Friends of Stephanie. And I kind of turn around and look behind me.
all right.
I start to get the boat ready for a quick departure should it be necessary.
You're good at projecting your voice. Can we see you?
Do you want some apple juice?
Apple juice is good.
Apple juice moonshine's even better.
Now the voice sounds like it's on the path further up ahead.
Again.
Mom made some fresh apple juice. You should all come in and try some.
They want us to come in and try some apple juice they made. Would that be using those funky apples from the island? Or, oh, what is those apples' names?
You love those apples. Everybody loves those.
Yeah.
Those are Frostwood apple. No, I'm sorry. Those are frost apples. Hollywood frost apples.
Is the I respond to her. Is the apple juice made with frost apples?
You hear it. It's a giggle. Of course, silly.
Shall we go check it out, guys? I'm looking at them.
Dave's on the boat.
Yeah.
Dave's like,
Nope, out of here.
Well,
You want to go check it out, Jerry?
well. You're hearing voices in your head replying back to them. But then again, we've seen some crazy shit, so.
Is it worse hearing stuff or being attacked by stuff you don't see?
50-50?
all right.
I think we
all
go
hear
up that
this.
way and just let him back away from the pier a little bit.
All right. I'm sorry. You're all heading back towards the pier. I'm sorry. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I
Okay.
want to check it out. I'm recklessly impulsive, so
So you want to head to the house?
right.
Okay. Well, as you're saying this, you all hear this. Sounds like a door shut from somewhere on the path.
What in the Sam hell was that?
A door which we thought were broken just closed.
Well, I broke the front door, but there were other ones that were not touched. But from inside a building, they should be not that loud, unless it came from that cottage.
You are fairly certain that it came from the direction of the house, and because of the way the trees are and everything like that, you just, especially being an experienced hunter and stuff like that, this sound. Oh, what is that? Okay, you heard that? That was weird.
Sound like a horse.
Well, now I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Might as well make
Did
my
I
way
lose
up
you?
to the
Oh.
house and see what's going
Yeah.
on.
David, pull up to the pier, let us get off, then put back away about 15, 20 feet away off the pier and just hold it there.
Okay.
I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We got you.
Range.
Yep.
We having technical difficulties.
That's probably not a bad idea.
Still can't hear you.
I'll think about what I'm going to do here as I take a moment and check my
I still
fingernails
can't
and notice that, yeah.
Wait.
I
Wait,
need-
David.
David,
He
what?
can't-
Yes,
He can't hear us.
I know. That's why I'm not doing anything important.
Okay.
I'm
Well, I was
just
gonna say, it's
continuing
8
to
o'clock.
So what
provide.
Quick
happened
break.
was I heard the music go whoop, 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 and then quit. The music's come back on, but I can't hear any of y'all.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. So
And I'm not
we'll
good
just
at reading
yeah.
notes.
Yeah. Just a second.
Should I leave the Zoom call and come back?
Let's
Yeah.
yeah, let's take a quick intermission.
good plan.
Yep. We'll take 5.
5-minute intermission, folks.
We'll be right back, everybody.
Yep.
Oh,
Hey, we're
We
back.
be back.
I can hear and I can speak. I speak. All right. I don't know what that was, but you know what? It's just like when I wash dishes, right? I wash every dish in the fucking house, and then I walk somewhere and there's a glass. There's always one, and I say I'm gonna
Always.
throw them away. But then we be around the fucking dishes, right? Well, it's the same thing with me in this streaming thing. There's always one. It's got to be one, no matter what. All right. Sorry, that's my rant.
We just blamed it on being a Mac.
and Billy.
Yeah, and Billy.
Mostly Billy's fault. And you can rib me all you want about Mac, but reason why I'm a Mac person is because I experienced PC for many years first.
Well, no, it's also what
right.
you do. You do graphics, audio, and video. That's what a Mac is designed for.
Exactly.
It's not made for playing video games.
PC Master Race.
But I play video games as well.
Yeah.
I have a Steam account. Anyway, should we go ahead and do the giveaway? I was wanting to do it around the break time. Let me yell.
I don't have that program installed in my computer anymore.
I gotta holler at the person who's handling that.
Ah, okay.
So whenever I get the affirmative that the giveaway thing is going, I believe you type in, what is it? Exclamation giveaway? Is that what it is?
It's either giveaway or enter, depending on. No, Billy just says enter.
Yep.
Yes. All right, let me yell and see if
Or giveaway or something.
We're working on that right now.
Not. He says not live.
Not live yet. Yep. We're getting there.
LOL.
I keep hitting the enter key, and nothing happens.
Okay.
I gotta remember what that
I
software
got the green
is and
light.
download it.
Apparently it's on, so.
Look at all those enters coming in.
Knowing my luck, it'll be one of those times where it's just like, congratulations, you lost. Hey!
Look at that. Billy trying to enter twice.
One per
it's
customer there,
giveaway.
mister.
It's giveaway.
According to Stream Elements, there's not one running.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I think
maybe,
she might.
Maybe there's two.
Depends on who set up the Stream Element. If it's running via Stream Elements or what. What is?
Name Technologies.
Well, remember, running a stream like this is hard. If it was easy, every knucklehead would be doing it.
Mhm.
All right. She says she opened it and there's a timer on it, so I don't know what that means.
I never ran a giveaway, so I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I can't remember which one I was using. It's fun because it's got the little monster, and the person doesn't come up and choose. It goes through and eats it. Eats them.
I tell you, if it doesn't work soon, we'll roll a die.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all that dead air.
I mean, not
Oh.
technically dead air. There is a music playing from Roll 20, so.
Yep.
Oh, exclamation mark ticket to buy in.
Yeah, let's give that a try.
Oh, ticket 1. Okay, so just regular ticket counts too, as well. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Gina, I think you need to do it now.
Yeah. Try it again, Gina, and if it didn't, if it already took it, it'll tell you. Okay, you're already entered.
All right, is that everybody?
Jackal says we're all in.
Yep.
All right. And determine winner.
And
And the magic monkey says,
Drum roll, please.
Yep.
And determine winner.
5 people.
Some days you just can't get rid of a shirt.
Roll it, Jackal.
That's a good sign.
oh,
Looks
oh,
like the giveaway just closed down, so no more entries, folks. As we all stare at our screens.
Yes, and
damn it.
Yay!
Gina!
all right. I
Yay.
was actually rooting for you, Gina. I was.
Congratulations,
Listen,
Gina.
Congratulations. Hey, you know what? We'll give away some more on there'll be much more to give away.
Mhm.
So you know what? If you listen long enough, you may get a whole wardrobe.
That's the plan.
Exactly. I mean, we can do socks and underwear as well. You know. Just saying.
Yeah.
Weird underwear.
That'd
Who
be pretty
knows?
Crazy.
Maybe in the near future, dice and dice bags.
Jerry,
right, now-
trust
and
me,
now-
the weird underwear's got excellent lace. Not that
All right,
stuff that's
so
cheap.
so Gina, we just need to get I guess you can send me a direct message in Discord. I'm Ego Rabbit or Matches, and I think it's Matches Game Master in
Yeah.
Discord. Just let me know size shirt, the color you want. There's black and white, and where to send it to. And give it about a week or so, and it'll be in the mail. All right. Okay. And if for some reason you still need to get in touch with me and can't reach me through there, my email is jwcraig@charismakills.com. All right.
All righty.
Let's do this. Let's get back and see if we can recapture the suspense that was lost.
Okay. David was getting ready to pull back up to the pier and then back away.
All right. And Sorja and Jerry were going to go towards the house.
Yeah. We'll get off the ship and work our way towards the house.
After,
All right.
after setting up all the lights and the boomsticks.
All right. Dave, are you going to stay on the boat?
Yes.
All
I'm
right.
going to stay on the boat.
Okay, well, let's go to the map. I would sing the map song, but we might get busted. All right.
I'm singing it in my head for you.
We're on the map. We're on the map. We're on the. I think we're on the map. No, we're
Yep.
not on the right. Are we?
We're
That's
on
the
the main floor house.
Main floor of the house.
That's right. We just need to get your tokens on there. So if you would.
They already are.
Where?
On the far right.
Oh, okay.
Are they? Okay.
Yes, let's grab
Oh.
Jerry. All right, I'll let y'all. You go to the little trail there. All right, you cautiously walk up this trail. The door is shut, Jerry.
What in the Sam hell? I busted that thing off its hinges.
Will you proceed to the porch?
I'm also gonna keep an eye out for any tracks and that as we walk up.
All
Hello.
right.
Look at the windows and see if it looks any different inside, or if we can even see inside.
Yes, nothing looks. Now the windows were real dirty and there were cracks and stuff on them.
Yeah.
The one thing that stands out the most to you is that the windows look better. There's not as many cracks. Some of the windows, the panes look almost brand new. And Jerry, your thick hiking boot, you step onto the porch, the boards creak. You get a closer look. The door is unblemished. It's still weathered and aged, but there's no signs that you ever did any damage to this thing.
Well,
Let's go over to the. Let's check the greenhouse entrance out first before we go in this way.
may as well.
All right. Mosey on towards the greenhouse entrance. So, David, back at the boat, where is your attention? Like, where are you directing your attentions?
So after dropping Sorja and Jerry off, I backed the boat off, call it 30 meters off from the dock, and I start making preparations for like a dive mission, or at least should a Coast Guard or somebody come by and take a look at us, they're going to see some dive flags and things like that up on the deck, and hopefully not think twice of it. And in the meantime, I'm going to be paying attention to the dock and the path that leads away towards the house.
All right. Your attention is captured by the sound of the helicopter. It's flying lower than it should be. And you see it's a Coast Guard helicopter. It slows down, but passes you up and slowly goes towards the island.
Okay. I wave as I see them go by.
All right. Sorja and Jerry, you hear the helicopter. You can see it's flying over the island, and it's in like a search. It's doing like a search pattern sort of thing. You know, it's going slow, it's stopping. But you are at the greenhouse.
I look at Jerry and go, she wouldn't have told them about what was going on, would she?
I hope not.
All right. There is a cool breeze, cool, damp breeze coming from the busted glass. This glass is still the way it looked when last you were here.
Mhm. Kind of go up to it and look inside and see if we see anything, like the tree look any different or anything in there.
No.
Is there more footprints in the footprint trail?
No, but to your surprise, what you do see at the edge of the path, peeking out from behind some of the bushes, you see a little girl. She looks to be about in the neighborhood of 10.
Mhm.
Caucasian, blonde hair.
A young Stephanie looking? Or close to it? We would.
It doesn't look like Stephanie.
Okay.
But the girl is looking to the bushes, and you can hear the voice seems to be coming from everywhere inside the greenhouse. Are you coming in, silly?
I look over at the little girl first and go, April?
And if you point it out, or if Jerry looks, Jerry, you can see this too. Just like I described, this little girl's looking from behind the bushes. Anyway, the girl... There's no April here.
What's your name?
I'm Alice.
Alice.
What you doing here, little youngin'?
I live here. And again, you see her mouth is moving and you hear the voice, but the voice is coming from everywhere inside the greenhouse. Like if you tried to zero in where this voice is coming from, it would be impossible.
You live here.
You're Stephanie's You're Stephanie's sister. You like music, don't you?
Yes. Have you seen Stephanie?
She's busy up on the main island right now. She'll be here later.
She needs to come home.
And why does she need to come home, youngin'?
Because we need to speak to her.
Who is we?
You can come in. I won't bite.
I'm not afraid of you.
There was a couple big puppies here yesterday, and one of them seemed real mad at us.
Hannibal, Agamemnon, they're not mad. They're good. They love people.
Well, if we could call Stephanie, would you be able to talk to her over the phone?
Well, you would have to come in. We have a telephone. You can use it if you like.
Okay. While we're standing here, I'm going to call David and try to cryptically tell him to get Stephanie out here sooner than later.
All right. Did you say you were going to dive, David, or you just put the diving buoys and stuff out?
I'm just getting the stuff out on the
All right.
deck to make it look like.
Well, your phone rings. I don't know what it does.
Yeah.
Hey,
David?
hello?
David, we need the professor here as soon as possible.
Dr. Newthsome?
Yes, Dr. Newthsome. We need them out here sooner than later, as soon as possible. Her sister is standing
Alice?
here. right, is standing here with us. And they need to talk.
Alice isn't on the island.
Well, I got a 10-year-old little girl here, which says her name's Alice, and she needs to talk with the professor.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh geez. Oh geez.
And somebody else is inside, which needs to talk to her too. We haven't gone inside yet, though. I wanted to
about
call you
to,
before
though.
we do. Right, we wanted to call and let you know. That way you can get her here so she can talk to whoever she needs to talk to.
Okay, I'll make a call.
All right,
Bye.
we'll be inside the house.
Okay.
Bye.
And I hang up the phone, go to my contacts, pull up Dr. Newsome's number, and I text it to both Jerry and to Sorja
Okay.
All
with
right.
a message saying, I'm calling now.
All right. It's now getting close to 1. Y'all been here a while, set up lights and all kinds of stuff. As you're sending the text, the little girl steps from behind the bushes a little more. She's looks like she's dressed to go to church. And she says, "Do you want to hear me play? I can play the piano. And my mother and my grandmother and my dad say I'm the best. I have a really nice piano. It's really big. They got it for me for Christmas. And I can play it really well. Would you like to hear a song?"
Sure.
If you don't mind, I would like to. I'm a little parched. I was just hoping that gets something to drink in the kitchen.
Well, we have apple juice.
Well, I appreciate that, and I'll make my way to the kitchen to get something.
Well, you come right on in. I'm going to go to the piano. And she wishes without a sound. Just, she doesn't vanish, you know, she just. You step into the greenhouse.
Yeah.
The dirt and little bits of grass, like glass,
Mm-hmm.
crackling and snapping under your feet. The weeds and stuff are sort of catching and brushing against your clothes.
Keep your guard
really
up,
cool.
soldier. Keep your guard up. I
Yep.
don't trust this one bit.
There is a much heavier, earthy smell than there was before. Proceed on in.
Yep. And she should be over by the windows with the destroyed piano.
Yes, the piano is still there, destroyed. Everything looks as it did.
Okay.
Jerry, you make your way past the stairs, past the music room.
I'm going to go get some of the apple juice with Jerry. We'll be right back.
All right, Jerry, I think this is the first time you've seen the dining room. The doors are open and off the hinges and stuff. Dining room is trashed. And from here, you can see this large, it's a beautiful at one time, large dining room table. Someone has just defiled the hell out of it. Like they carved this pentagram in it. And there's all these little devil symbols and stuff on the walls.
Well, let's see if disrupting some of this stuff is going to help.
All right, you want to continue on to the kitchen, or that's the dining room?
Yeah, I'm going to go into the dining room and take care of some of this devil worship shit.
All right. Sorja, you remember seeing this room in your drone flight?
Yep.
You rolled like a 40 something to do. These doors, they're double glass French doors.
Uh-huh.
They look perfect. It definitely look better than they looked in your drone video.
Yeah. It's like it's repairing itself from the outside in. These doors were all crushed and messed up. Like the front door.
Well, I don't know what to do.
I know the room behind the kitchen, which you would think would have been a pantry or something, had a boat in it.
Well,
Yesterday.
shit.
I mean, just a small one, but still.
A boat's a boat, and it's still inside of a building, which means it's not supposed to be there.
All right, Jerry, you flipped this room even more than it was. I mean, you just flipped the table, destroyed this whole thing, and what?
I'm gonna do my best to defile it without destroying any of the furniture that's in there.
Oh, this place is wrecked, man.
Okay, then never mind. I'm just gonna go hog wild.
All right, just smashing it, kicking it in.
Yeah. Do we see any of the paint they used to do the little devil?
Oh, this place is littered, man.
Okay.
There-
I'll find some of the paint and like try to see if there's any left in a can or something and try to splash it up to cover up some of the devil worshipping stuff.
Yeah, there's several old cans of spray paint here. There's
Okay.
old cigarette butts. There's old drapery. Just
Yeah.
garbage everywhere. Looks like people were doing things they weren't supposed to be doing here, or making an attempt at making little people, things like that.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, you can find a can of spray paint.
Yeah. Just trying to see if it changes any of the EBGBs of the place by getting rid of some of the evil.
Well, you still have that feeling that the house is not happy. So David, just so y'all know, that helicopter left like a while ago, like right when you had stepped in.
Good.
But David, you get a call. You can see it's Stephanie. I'm sorry, you sent her a message, right? Didn't you send her a
Stephanie?
message? Yeah.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I sent Jerry and Sorja Dr. Newsome's contact info.
Yeah, well, that's cool, but you still get the call. All right. It says Stephanie, or however you have her in your.
Yep.
You answer it, or just like, okay.
Hello, Dr. Newsome.
Hey, David. Sorry about that. Well, how are things? Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. How about with you? It's sounded like you had to deal with something urgently.
Yeah, and you can hear there's people behind. She's somewhere where there's a lot of people. All right. And I had to go and talk to Father Price. I just had to get some advice. He's an old family friend. He's always been there for us. So I went to services this morning, and I'm just waiting to get him when he sees everyone off, and I'm going to talk to him.
I understand. What about?
About this whole mess and thing with Hannibal, and something's not right. And what about that poor guy? You think the survey guy? I called, but it's Sunday. I couldn't get through to anyone. I mean, what if someone went out there and got killed? I just don't know if I can deal with it. I mean, I don't know how I just don't know how to handle all this, David.
Well, Dr. Newsome, let's just break this down and do one step at a time. Okay? Why don't we do a survey of the island ourselves? Just look around and see if we can find any evidence of anybody being on the island. You know the island better than anybody, and it would be helpful if you were with us as we searched. You would know what is right and what's wrong, where things should be, etc.
All right. Just let me speak with Father Price. And
You know, Father Price is busy. This is Sunday. This is his busiest day. It might be best to bring this up tomorrow. It's getting late, and it's best if we try to do this during daylight hours.
no, but he knows that I'm here. I spoke to him before service. He said he would speak to me whenever he was done.
I'm sure you can get a note to him that says you had to go, and that you would like to arrange a meeting with him tomorrow. Say for lunch.
All right. Make an influence roll. And if you have manipulation, you can add it to it. And you get a text. Okay.
6.
Yeah. She's I really need to speak with him, David. I won't be long. He's an old family friend. He was there for me. He was there for the whole family, and we've always sought him for guidance, and I would just feel better proceeding once I've spoken with him.
Okay, then would you be able to do this when you're done speaking with him? Can you get out to the island quickly?
Yeah. Sure. I could, if you have Jerry and Sorja with you, if y'all would like to meet me at the club, we can take the boat and head on right out there. Now, I need to interrupt you just for a second. You notice there's a boat coming.
Does it look like what kind of boat does it look like?
It is a smaller boat. It's hard to make the details out of it right now, but it's definitely coming in your direction.
It's smaller than my vessel by quite a bit, I take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know what? You have pretty high boating. Okay. Yeah. You can tell you've been out here before. You saw one. This is a boat from the sheriff's flotilla or whatever it is they call it.
Okay. I'll
Anyway,
think.
yeah, she was saying if y'all meet her, we can jump the boat and head on out there.
Right. And what I'll say back to her is, it would be faster if we just met you out there.
Oh, okay.
So when you get a chance, just come on out. As quickly as you can.
All right. And okay, sure. Will do, David.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Oh, I need to go. There, he's waving me to his office now.
I hope all goes well.
He's a great man. He really is. All right.
Click.
Sure enough, that boat is coming.
I start to strip off my shirt and pull out my wetsuit, and get it ready, and basically make it look like I'm about to go for a dive.
All right.
And
It comes
as
on
if
up.
if I see the boat, when they get within, visual distance of me where they could recognize a person on the boat, I'll wave to the sheriff's boat.
Yeah, they're coming. As they get closer, they just pop the light. It gives a couple flashes.
Yep.
And they pull the throttle back and they start maneuvering towards you closer. There's three deputies. There's a man driving. Another one is standing on the deck, and there's a female deputy. She is standing on the port side as they come up. She's got her mirror sunglasses on. And
Excellent.
she says, "Good afternoon, Captain. How's everything?"
Good afternoon, deputy. Fine.
Did you shoot a flare off earlier?
Yes, I was testing the flare gun to make sure I knew how to use it.
Sure everything's okay then?
Everything's fine. I'm just about to go for a dive.
In the future, why don't you, radio in, let the authorities know you're going to test safety equipment.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you come out here for that?
Well, we got a report there was a flare.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean any trouble. My mistake.
I wouldn't make you roll. She shit the bed with that roll, so. All right, Captain. Be careful.
You too.
She does this little hand motion, and they start the boat. They get the throttle going, and takes off. All right. Back at the house. So the party is split up again. All right, back at the house. In the dining room. You folks have defiled the defilizations.
Okay.
The defiled. Yeah.
Okay. I look at Jerry and go, let's go get an empty glass and bring it back to the living room so she thinks we had a glass of apple juice.
And let's hope she's not just standing right outside that door. With how she kind of poofed away from us from earlier.
Hey, yeah.
So, there you go.
Across the hallway to the kitchen. See if we can find an unbroken glass. If
All
anything,
right.
there should be plenty of red Solo cups from all the college students.
Okay, so you get to the. I've got everything scattered around. I've got clipboards and this and that. House. All right, so this once beautiful and lavish kitchen has long went to decay and rot. The picture windows on the west were shattered during the storm by a small one-man sailboat. Tree limbs and storm debris are thick in this area. You can see the back door, however, is in very, very nice condition. Oh, you're actually standing in the breakfast room. This is the kitchen.
Oh, okay. That would be the back door then?
Yes.
Okay. See, I told you there was a boat in here.
You sure did. It's like this whole wall and all this huge picture window is just all smashed out. Stuff's growing in. Again, tree limbs. It's very difficult to maneuver around in here. But you could. Search around.
I'm just between the breakfast room and here. I'm just looking to see if I see any of the partiers' little red Solo cups or something left behind.
All right, so if you're actively searching for a glass that's not broken, because so far the majority of them have been smashed, make a perception action check. Let's see what you got.
9.
All right. The best thing you find is a badly chipped coffee cup.
I got me a cup.
And
Why'd
it's
you
got to
just-
say, it says world's greatest ichthyologist.
Just pull out one of your mason jars and like you're drinking that.
How about this? How about you go back and distract her while I go upstairs and try to check out the rest of the house that we didn't get to see last time?
I got to see most of it. Most everything upstairs is blocked.
And I am strong enough to get through it.
Okay. Have fun.
Just make sure that she's distracted.
Don't know what else you're gonna find. I think we got to deal with the girl, but okay. I head over towards the piano and hopefully the girl's standing there.
All right, you head over towards the piano. The only thing you do see is there's a blanket in here. It wasn't here before. It's on the side of the piano that you would play.
Okay.
And it's dirty. It's like someone drug it around.
Is the door handle still on the floor in here from before?
The old one, yes.
Okay.
All right. So you have a seat, or you stand around.
I'll stand around.
All right.
So that way I can kind of move around and see if I can see Jerry upstairs.
All right. Let's move Jerry. Upstairs. All right. Well, we're going to move David's out. Okay, so obviously, Jerry, this is where the fireplace goes up, so you can't see past that, right? But this whole area is open to downstairs, so there's railing and stuff like that.
Okay. I'm going to check this door that's behind the fireplace first.
Door right in front of you. All right, you open this door. The first thing you see is there's lots of ceiling damage that happened during the storm. There's limbs, there's some little wildlife and stuff scurrying around, perhaps some that you might have eaten before, who knows. There's debris that's collected around over the years. There's a large 4-post bed. Several chests of drawers, some wardrobes. They're all in a state of disarray and have been rifled through. Lots of litter and stuff are in here. There's other pieces of furniture. There's a double door. Let me just get you open that up for you. Okay. You can see from where you're standing that this door goes into a bathroom. There's some double doors here.
Well, might as well take the closest door first and make my way around, because this is starting to seem like it's the master bedroom.
All right, the bathroom door or this door here?
Bathroom door.
This room is shaped kind of funky, so give me it. Screw it here. All right. This was definitely some form of master bathroom. There's a double sink, a vanity. There's a shower. There's a toilet. There's an old cast iron claw-footed tub with the shower attachment on the inside and the curtains. And this whole place is just sacked. The toilet and the sinks and the tub are just crusted over with dried filth and trash.
Well, shit. That would then assume to me that the room that is kind of joining it is the master walk-in closet.
You can test that theory.
Might as well go through there and make my way back out.
You were correct. That is a walk-in closet. And you hear a voice.
Sam Hell.
We're not allowed to play in here.
I'm not playing, and I'm just looking around. Don't mind me.
All right, so there's lots of old moth-eaten clothes and trash here. There you see where trespassers have walked through it, tore everything up. There are two shelves. All right, let me see the best way to describe this. Okay, so you know how you got a closet and you got a shelf up here, right? Well, there's another set of shelves up above it. That's a couple feet above. All right, most of the stuff on the first set of shelves has been just torn off. So there's open boxes, there's things that have been broken and stomped into the floor. Doesn't look like there was there's still stuff that has not been touched on the second row of shelves. And of course the door there opens up into the master bedroom.
Well, I don't really want to disturb anything as of right now, so I'm just gonna keep going through and make my way to them double doors.
All right. Downstairs. Shit, I don't want to keep flipping through. Downstairs, there's a hallway over downstairs, like this way.
Yeah.
Sorja.
Mm-hmm.
You see, the little girl is standing in that hall, in that walkway, and she's looking at you. You're by the piano.
Uh-huh.
And she says, Your friend is playing in the rooms that we are not supposed to play in.
No. Well, let's go upstairs and find your bedroom and show him your bedroom. And I try to get her, and I come to that side where she's at and try to go up that side of the stairs and see if she'll come with me.
And she gives this happy look on her face. Oh, you want to see my room?
Yeah.
Let's go. She runs right past you, but you don't feel her. There's no wind or no anything.
Mm-hmm.
She goes up the stairs. There's no sound of her feet. However, you go up the stairs and the stairs creak. Jerry, you know someone's coming up these stairs.
Hey, Jerry, Alice wants to show us her room. We're not supposed to be in Mom and Dad's room.
Okay, I'm coming out. Let me see this little lady's room.
All right. Look, I'm just gonna open all this up. I don't want to.
Tired of fighting
Almost
with
spend
it.
a bunch of shit time with it. Okay. She says this is her room. I'm trying to find her token, but I think I archived it and it's missing. She's standing in front of the door and she says, this is my room.
Ah, is the other room Stephanie's room?
Yes, but somebody's messed them all up like they did the rest of the house.
Yeah. Maybe we should have some people come out here and help clean it up and fix it.
Well,
Would that make everybody happy?
if you got Stephanie back, that would make everyone happy.
And who would be everybody be?
Everyone. Mother, father, grandma, Miss Deborah.
Miss Deborah?
Yes. She takes care of my mother.
Oh, the nurse.
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't understand. You were here yesterday with Stephanie. Why is she not here now?
She had to meet with the preacher.
She went to church.
It's Sunday.
You're already in your Sunday best. Didn't you remember that you had to go to church today?
I didn't go to church.
Why not? Good little ladies go to church every Sunday.
I don't know. I just didn't go.
Hmm.
Is there something keeping you here from going to church?
She starts to look confused. And her eyes like dart back and forth. I don't know. Where is Stephanie?
She'll be here soon.
Yep.
We let her know that you were asking for her.
All right. And she stomps her foot down, but her foot makes no sound. And all the doors upstairs slam shut at the same time.
Now
You can't look anywhere else until Stephanie gets here.
Now, little lady.
We were given permission by Stephanie to come here and check things out.
And little ladies don't throw tantrums like that.
What?
Know what? Know what? Good
Well-
good little ladies follow what their elders tell them to do.
Well,
Because
fine.
Stephanie didn't know you were here. She thought you were out in California working.
Well, she said when you say the little girls aren't supposed to, she says, "Well, fine," and like she just ceases to exist. She just vanishes, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's enough with the door slamming and this taking place. That you can make reality checks now. All right, Jerry, you're good. Sorja, wow, this is just really, this is an uneasy situation you're in. This little girl who's not supposed to be a little girl, who's not even supposed to be here. It's here. She's slamming doors. Now she just vanishes. You're shaken. All right. So just know that you are afeared.
Okay.
It's not preventing you from doing anything. It just would add modifiers to things that you do for a while.
Yeah.
All right. The door to the master bedroom comes open. A man steps out. This man looks like Carl Newthsome. He has a shotgun in his hand.
Is that
What
a
are you-
Mossberg 12 gauge, sir?
Let's see. I think it actually is. Anyway, what are you doing in the house?
We were invited by your daughter.
The owner of the home?
Where is Stephanie? Confused look on his face.
At church.
You do mean
Church.
Dr. Stephanie Newthsome, correct?
Who?
Dr. Stephanie Newthsome.
All right, he raises the shotgun and points it at Sorja. But from where you're standing, it could hit both of you, right? This is initiative.
Sir, quick question.
He's in shooting mode. You'll have to try to talk him into him in the initiative round. Oh, don't forget to click your tokens. Shit.
Let me do that again.
Hey, we go at the same time.
So much for my enhanced reflexes.
You go at the same time. He's pulling the gun up. He is about to shoot. This is a double-barrel shotgun. But,
I dive at his feet.
all right. Yeah, you could do that. Make a roll. This is going to be a coordination roll. Jesus. All right. Wolf has some hacks over there. I'm not sure what they are, but- You go right through his feet. You go right through his feet, and you slide a little bit, almost hitting your head on the
Wall.
door. But you were coordinated as hell, so that don't take place. David is out there checking his gear, I suppose.
Absolutely.
I'm just gonna
All right.
walk up to him and put my chest basically at the end of the barrel and say, "Sir, what year is it?"
Okay, I'll give you an attempt to manipulate him. I'm just going to give you fair warning. It's going to be difficult.
I'm actually gonna use some of them favor points to.
All right, favor point will give you +2 to your roll. I'm sorry, Jerry.
But if we go through him, we go right through the gun too. So it can't
No.
be real.
You step up to the gun is very real. And it goes. Oh, wait a minute. Let me make a percent out of it. One of these might not go. That one, unfortunately, does.
Well, but nice knowing you, Jerry.
All right. It's not as bad as it could have been. You take 14 points of physical trauma. I know that puts you into the yellow. And you have a 2nd-degree bleeding wound. So you have a 2nd-degree bleed. And you fall down and back.
Oh,
Sir, what are you doing? That's a person You're not supposed to shoot people.
He spins the gun around on Sorja. Squeeze the trigger. Click.
It's a double barrel shotgun. You have to load it each time, dipshit. And since I figured
you
out
smell
the
smoke.
gun, the
You
gun
smell the
was
smoke
real.
from the gun. Yeah, you smell smoke from the gun.
I'm gonna reach for it.
All right.
I ain't got much strength, but hey.
All right, roll a coordination.
Oh, wrong one. Let me roll the correct one. Hey, it didn't make a difference.
That's all right. You got it. You've got the shotgun. Something doesn't feel right. It's not, the shotgun is not, it doesn't feel like it's being grasped by the hands. It feels like there's a force holding on to it, like on every inch of the weapon. There's a force about it. It tries to yank it away, but it can't, but it's holding on to it.
I'm going to try to grab at it too and help Sorja.
Fix that hole in your chest first.
I'll be fine.
All right, no, it hurts like hell, and you are terribly bleeding. You were opened up.
And you got
Your
first aid, so you
clothes
can
are
fix
shredded.
yourself.
Yeah, might as well do that then.
All right, one day we need to sort of rounds in WYRD are like supposed to be really fast, so you could say a couple sentences or something like that. You can do something, but there's not a lot of like planning time, right? It's meant to be like stabby, 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 shoot, shoot, stabby, stabby, shoot,
Right.
shoot. Didn't think before, think later, right? All right. He's got the gun. You bring Stephanie here. You bring Stephanie back. By God, I will stab you all.
We can't make an adult do what they don't want to do until they're ready to. She's busy. She's seeing the Father at the church. Why don't we take you to her?
Right. He just vanishes. Poof! You have this gun in your hand now, and you hear several voices from inside the house. You hear like several, like, sounds like little girls. Sounds like there's a grown man. Sounds like there's some females in it. They all say in unison, "Hannibal, Agamemnon!"
Oh, shit.
Let's go back to the dock.
Yeah, let's get out of here real
Hey.
quick.
Any chance you got shotgun shells in there?
And where?
And his gear
On the boat?
on the boat. Oh, yeah.
I left
guess
my
I got-
guns on the boat. All I got on me is my knife.
Oh, I got a baseball bat then.
Wait, where do you have a baseball bat?
I got a shotgun.
Oh yeah, you do.
It converts into a baseball bat.
All right, what will you do?
We're
You're
going.
gonna run. You're gonna run as
Gotta
fast
run.
as you can, or all right.
Yeah, quickly and try to get back to the dock.
All right. Well, it hurts like hell, Jerry, and you're leaving a trail of blood. You're trying to do as best as you can to staunch the wound up. You might be able to do a better job once you don't have to run or
Yeah.
fight people with shotguns.
Well, he tried once after the guy disappeared.
Well, I know.
Okay. We'll get you there. The smallest person helping the biggest person. This makes sense. I'm mumbling as we are going.
Oh, shut
All right.
your mouth.
No problem. You get down the stairs. You only maybe tumble just a little bit, but you don't fall. Maybe slip a few. The stairs creak. The floorboards creak. You run through, kicking trash, empty McDonald's cups or McDowell's cups. I don't know what they have here. Daddy-O's cups, shit like that around. Through the foyer, out the door, running through the trail, the branches and stuff slapping you in your face. Some of the more sticky briar ones grabbing at your clothes. Get out to the dock.
And I'll just stand there and start yelling, David, come get us.
There's no boat.
What the hell?
How far out did you go, David? You went kind of far out, right?
Like 30 meters.
30 meters, 100 feet.
All right, that's cool. Well, you can see the boat then.
Okay.
And when I heard, if I heard a shotgun blast,
you would have heard it. I thought you were further out. I'm sorry.
No, if I had heard that, I would have brought the boat to the dock, grabbed Jerry's med kit, and done that stuff.
All right, excellent. So we'll say that you had already done that. You got the dock. You're at the boat. I mean, you're at the dock, and you've got the med kit, and you see him coming out of the passage. Jerry's all jacked up. He's shot up. See, he's just shot to hell and back, almost like he walked into the barrel of a shotgun.
And I'm carrying the shotgun now.
Source has lost her mind. She has shot Jerry with the shotgun. I don't know. Anyway, they're coming.
Hey, David, did you know ghosts can shoot real shotguns? As we climb on board. The entire family is up there.
Get us out of here now. Or at least to a safe distance so I can patch my ass up.
My God, Jerry, that wound is huge.
That's what she said.
Well, when Dad shoots him point blank range with a shotgun,
and I jump behind the wheel, spool up the engines, and pull us out.
I look at David and go, but when we go to dive for Dad, we go right through his legs.
All right. I'll let you keep that roll that you made earlier. You got enough to stop the bleeding. I'm going to give you that much, but you're still shot. And obviously from the damage, it didn't get you full center mass. It got you somewhere around the side and on the arms and stuff, but it still got you.
Where is Stephanie? I'm looking at David now.
She's at church.
She's at church.
I told you we needed her here. They want to talk to her. The family wants to talk to her. And they called the dogs on us now.
I spoke to Stephanie, and she is coming here as fast as she can. Do you understand?
Well, you texted me her number.
Well,
Did you tell her who we met at the house?
I met no one at the house besides the police officers who were checking on the flare.
Who would have called the police about my little flare? Okay. All I know is they want to see her. We need her here because they sent the dogs.
Now, no dogs were chasing you. They did holler for him, so.
Yeah, they called for him. That's Okay, Dad. Whoever is in that house.
Whatever is in that house.
Yeah. Oh,
Are you hurt, Sorja?
I'm physically, I'm fine.
For the love of God.
Then why are we speaking like this?
I don't know.
You're the only one that's speaking like that, Dave.
Wow, geez. Sorja comes up and starts talking like that, and I figured something was wrong in the head, and she needed me to speak slowly so she could understand.
No, I just need Stephanie here, or either that, or I'm gonna go get Grandpa's fixer and just start burning the house.
That's not a bad idea already.
Dr. Newthsome is speaking with Father Price. She is having some difficulties processing.
Processing?
The situation with the dogs. And I'm also having some difficulties processing this hole in my chest.
Oh, by the way,
What
there is.
did you run into, Jerry?
A shotgun.
This shotgun.
And I looked to Sorja. Why did you shoot Jerry?
Stephanie's dad shot him.
By the way, there is an inscription on the shotgun stock.
Ooh.
With this shotgun, and you can see there's like a metal plaque on the butt.
Whoa, wait, what's this?
Well, you look at it, and this was awarded to Carl on April 13th of 1991 at the St. Cambian Country Club. It was awarded to him for winning the annual Ulysses W. Millwright Memorial Charity Skeet Shoot.
Well, we know why he hit you. He a good shot.
He also hit me because I was standing right in the front of it. Literally right in front.
Why would you stand in front of a shotgun?
I didn't know it was real at the time.
I just come up to Jerry and I put my hand on his forehead to, check for temperature and go,
I patted away.
are you all right?
Don't patronize me.
I just look at Jerry and go, can I get two jars of Grandpa's stuff? I got an idea.
Burn the place down?
Yep, I'm gonna set up on the drone with the one of the little thingy-maboppers to where I can fly up there and fly into the hole in the ceiling, and I'm gonna drop them.
All right.
Then I'll go
No.
back with the flare gun and shoot it.
No.
There is a whole family of ghosts inside that house.
I'm not even sure they're ghosts. Because wasn't the father it's still alive?
No, both parents. They just moved the parents off the island.
Yeah, they were originally buried on the island, and that's why Stephanie was here to oversee their parents the bodies be moved to Winter Harbor so they can sell the
But-
island.
Everybody else, which is there, is dead. Why is Alice here? Has something happened to Alice?
Alice doesn't live here anymore.
Well, she's
What?
there as a
A
10-year-old little girl,
Which throws tantrums.
and I scolded.
Okay. Everybody take a deep breath.
Deep breath my ass.
Start from the top
Excuse me.
and tell me what's going on.
Okay, we went to the house. We checked the front door. The front door is back on there, back in original shape. It was when we first arrived.
Like it wasn't even touched.
But you broke it down.
Right. We go over to the greenhouse door, and Alice is outside playing
In the bushes
in the bushes.
as a
We go-
10-year-old little girl.
Yep. Now, everything else is pretty well destroyed, like it was. We go into the house. We defiled some of the defiling done in the dining room. In other words, we cleaned up some of the devil worship.
Then I started looking around upstairs.
Yep. And Alice told him he couldn't, so we went to her bedroom.
You
We can-
asked.
Yeah, we asked her to show us her bedroom.
And then she started throwing a tantrum because she was constantly saying that she wanted Stephanie. And I scolded her.
So she disappeared, and Dad walks out the bedroom with a shotgun.
Soldier dives at him, trying to trip him, and goes straight through his legs. I walked up to him, asked him what year it was, and he shot me in the chest.
Then we hear them all downstairs talking and calling for the dogs, and we made a run for it. And now the house has to go bye-bye.
We need to.
Why do I feel like I have to make a reality roll?
Well, we did.
I'll let you if you want to, or you can go ahead and just give yourself a couple points of mental trauma.
I reach over to Jerry's medicine kit and pull out one of the jars and take a good healthy snort of it and just go.
All right. Now, are you wide open on the throttle? I mean, you're all an ass, or you're just doing normal?
I wasn't yet, right?
Okay.
But I have formulated a bit of a plan, which is to make best possible speed to back to the yacht club.
Excuse me.
No.
In an attempt to try to intercept Dr. Newthsome and the Flying Dutchman, or whatever the name of the
Newsome's
yacht is.
pride.
Newsome's Pride. Thank you very
No.
much.
Let's just stay here, call her, see if she's on her way, and tell her exactly what is going on.
I look at my phone, and I look at the phone log and realize it's been how long? Minutes? And go, she's in a meeting right now. She's not going to take a phone call from anybody. Would you take a phone call if you
Okay.
were speaking with a priest?
Okay. I'm going to take the number he texted me, and I'm going to text it. Emergency at Island 911. We need to talk. And send.
All right. Not even a minute goes by, and you get a call.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Who is this? Is everything all right? As far as I know, she doesn't have your number, so.
Right. This is Sorja from yesterday.
Sorja.
Yes.
Yeah. What is
Um,
everything all right? What's going on? You were on the island?
Yes. Your sister.
You hear
Hey.
someone in the background asking,
Yeah.
who is it? Is everything okay?
Your sister, Alice, a 10-year-old little girl, would like to talk to you, and your father. We need you out here at the house as soon as possible. Your father shot Jerry
What?
with the shotgun.
Sorja, that's not funny. You know my father's passed
I'm-
away.
Stephanie, you remember yesterday and the dogs. This is all real. If you like I can take a picture of Jerry and prove it to you.
Sorja, please, is Jerry really hurt?
I turn around, take a picture, and send it to her.
Because this is all just, I mean, oh my God.
And then I take a picture of the shotgun with the little badge on it. This is what he used.
Sorja, and she's crying. Now, this is just not possible. You understand?
Okay. Here's my question. Do I have permission to burn the house?
What?
It's the only way we're going to get rid of them. Maybe.
No, don't. Where are you at now?
We're on the school research vessel right off about 100 yards off the end of the pier.
All right, I'm on my way. Just don't do anything, please.
Mm-hmm.
Before she hangs up, you can hear, oh my God, someone was shot. And then click. Or do buttons make clicks? I don't guess. They just,
I don't know.
oh my God, someone was shot. She missed the good old days when they went click.
Yep.
They should
Hey,
program
I may
that
scare the living crud out of her, but maybe she'll do something.
Like,
All right.
bring the police.
Police want to be a good thing right now with how I look, and Sorjo holding the weapon.
All right, so just to let you know, you're 3 points into the yellow. So this is not, while you're in the yellow condition, they don't heal back 1 per day. It takes a couple days per point.
I'm only 2 points into yellow,
2?
and I'm fast healer.
Yeah, but that's not going to, it's not going to instantly heal you
I know.
when you're in the yellow. All right, so we'll call it 2.
Hey, is it true moonshine will clean a wound?
Yes.
Is it FUD?
No.
All right.
Sorja, one of the reasons for taking this boat is the fuel bunkers on this boat are full. If you're going to burn something, don't use moonshine. We'll just tap a few gallons from the tank.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
how
start
are y'all
prepping.
going? Just so I know, are you going to wait out here for her to show up?
Mhm.
Okay. All right, so carry on.
Yeah. I start looking around for jars and bottles and stuff like that and start moving fuel into them.
Make sure they're plastic bottles.
Yep. Well, if they're glass, when I drop them, they'll break.
And if they're plastic, when they burn, they turn into napalm.
Yeah.
All right, you're doing all this up around 3:30ish starts to roll around. You can see the sails. You can see Newthome's Pride coming up. It gets close enough. She slows it down. You see, there's someone else with her. There is a younger man who is wearing it's a man of the cloths, dressed in black with the collar.
A priest?
Could be.
Do we? I look
they-
at Jerry and go, what are they going to do? An exorcism on the island?
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
She throws a rope to your boat
Mhm.
with the intent of you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, tie her off to us.
And almost as soon as this priestly fellow, this is not Father Price, by the way. You have probably seen Father Price before, even if you don't go to the church, right? He's been around forever. He's big in the community, so you know this is not Father Price. All right, but this gentleman jumps down into the boat and, sir, let me check you out.
Who in the hell are you?
I'm Deacon Thomas.
Deacon.
And Stephanie gets teary-eyed as she's still standing on the Newthome's pride, and she says, "We've got to get you to a hospital, Jerry."
I'll be
And-
fine.
We
Deacon's
stopped
like-
the bleeding.
I agree. You need medical attention, sir.
We stopped the bleeding.
I've
How
had worse.
he go to the hospital? How do we explain a ghost shot him? Well, I'm leaning on the shotgun.
Well, I please forgive me, but ghosts. Young lady, are you
Ghosts.
telling me that a ghost shot this man?
Yes.
Yes.
He looks at the rest of you.
Did you tell him about the dog yesterday, Stephanie? And how Jerry here blew half its head off and it was still moving?
Yes, I told him, and honestly, I just don't know what to think anymore. This is all Father Price's idea. I didn't.
Mhm.
Deacon Thomas is going to inspect the property.
You better have God sure as hell on your heels, because you're gonna need it.
Stephanie, they want to talk to you. I get a weird feeling. They may be mad that you're selling the property. How long has this been in
So
the
I
family?
still don't know who this day is. You know, my
I-
parents are dead.
we
My
saw
sister
your-
is older than me. She lives in California.
When did you last talk to her?
A couple nights ago.
Okay. I just checking. We have two options. We take care of it from here, which there's only one way to do. Or we go back up and we go to the house and we talk to them.
Deacon Thomas says, I'd really like to inspect the grounds. I mean, if there's some, and please don't take this the wrong way. If there is truth to this, I may be able to convince the church to help.
That's if you come back to this shit.
Well, I'll go with them. Jerry, get me some shotgun shells.
Just a second, I need to see what gauge that is before I can just give you shells.
Well, here.
That is a 12 gauge.
Oh, I got
No.
plenty of 12 gauge here.
12 gauge double bar.
Now, this
The
is
shell,
what
the spent shells are still in it, by the way.
now, this is what you do. You see how I'm holding it? There's this little lever right here. You flip that lever, and you kind of break it. It's called a breakneck. You take the two shells out, put two shells back in, and you kind of snap it back together, and you're ready to go.
And you do the hokey pokey. All right. David, Stephanie is still on Newthome's pride. Her face is red. Her eyes are almost the same color of red. She is still in her Sunday best. You can tell she is deeply disturbed, and she's just staring off at the island. And if we're going to do this, let's just do it.
Drop your anchor. Then climb over here, and we'll pull the motorboat up because it'll be a lot easier. And at the
All
same
right.
time, I take the open mason jar, and I go, "This might help."
No, thank you, Sir Worship.
You'll need it.
Deacon Thomas says, okay, let me get my bag off the boat. He gets back up on Newthome's Pride and gets his, it is a cliche old leather doctor's bag. So carpet bag, you know.
Yeah. I look at him and go, have we had any unexplained experiences lately?
I'm sorry?
Anything you can't explain. Weird things showing up in video cameras and underwater drones.
Well, young lady, you know,
Different things like that attacking.
There's a lot of things that are unexplained in this world.
Believe me, Padre, this is not the first time that I've dealt with a ghost, but it's the first time that he shot me in the chest. That son of a bitch is gonna get some.
And I must be honest with you, Jerry. I want to lean towards you being absolutely out of your mind to continue on without medical attention, but
I reach over to Sorja and I take the mason jar out of her hands and make sure it's securely on my person. Don't want to spill a drop of that.
And I'm getting my rifle.
all right. Stephanie calls in her position to the yacht club and tells the yacht club that she's going to be, the boat's going to be unattended at these coordinates, blah, 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 blah. And then she hops down. She's got her heels off. She's got her Sunday dress on. So she's pretty much barefoot in the motorboat. Deacon Thomas has his bag.
I find one of the school scuba sets, which is on the ship, and I go, would this be better?
Thank you, Sarge.
Well, you gotta be comfortable.
You're right. She goes below deck. Deacon Thomas looks around and he doesn't know who's driving. I guess, David, you're still at the wheel or in the wheel area then.
Yeah, I'm in command of this ship.
All right. And he says, Mr. Remo, right?
That's correct.
Shelley?
Absolutely. David is fine.
David.
And I make progress towards the docks at slow speeds, so that I can review the plan before we get to the docks, so that we have some clue as to what the hell's going on.
All right. Stephanie comes back up a few minutes later. She has the wetsuit on, but she doesn't have the top part of it on. She has like a St. Campion University t-shirt that was down in the cabin.
That works.
She pulls her hair back into a ponytail, not whatever the ladies do back then in the I don't know where I'm going with that, but here we go.
Yeah. She did something with her hair, pulled it back in a ponytail.
Yes.
So as I understand the plan, Sorja, Dr. Newthsome, and Deacon Thomas
And
are
Jerry.
going to get back on shore and check out the house.
Mhm.
Jerry and I are going to stay at the boat
No.
and keep the boat ready. Jerry, I don't think you should be running around the island in your condition right now. You also have certain skills, shall we say, that may be best handled from here.
I don't like this.
And Sorja, can you show me how you can get a video link from one of your drones back up on your tablet? Maybe you can just carry it around with you or something like that so that I can
Sure.
watch.
I take a couple minutes and I take off one of the cameras from the drones with the battery stuff, and I kind of strap it onto my shoulder.
All right.
Get it up and running. Go, here, you can see everything we can.
Well done.
Nice.
Stay at the dock this time. If we come running, once we get to the back on board, Jerry, you know what to do.
Shoot whatever's not you guys.
Yep. And I look at David, I go, see this button here? Do not hit this until we're on the boat.
All right. What is a reasonable amount of shells for you to have given, like, from your person to Sorja?
6.
6? Okay.
6.
I was going to go
So
10 to 6.
3 loads. Okay.
All right. And yes, and when you do change one out, you see one of those shells was old, and it was a misfire. It didn't even, like, the primer's too old or something.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You get closer and you get that feeling like it washes over you, but this time the house is really angry. It's like rage. If rage could crawl across your skin, it's doing it.
Yep.
Yeah, you got me.
As we walk up that way, Glenn, I'm bringing your daughter. As we're walking.
Carl.
Or Carl. Okay.
No.
Carl.
All right. Who's going in? Jerry and David are staying on the boat.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. All right. So it
Since
is.
he showed me how to load it, I'm just kind of carrying the shotgun awkwardly in my arms.
It's about 5 after 4 when you dock the boat.
Oh shit. Dave, I never warned Sorja. That gun's gonna knock her on her ass when she shoots it.
If she's shooting, she's got bigger problems to worry about.
Good point, but that's still gonna hurt her like hell.
I look down at Jerry and go, yeah, what's the other side gonna be like?
Well, you see my chest,
Not much of it.
and I gave her
Left.
slugs, and this was done with bird shot.
All right. David, I'm just going to use your token for
That's fine.
Deacon because I archived a bunch of characters, but they're no longer in the archive. Maybe there's a limit to the amount you can archive.
Mm.
You also got the characters from the last game up there too.
Man, they're still up there. And another Jerry. Yeah.
Can you ever have enough of them?
They're multiplying. All right.
Yeah, we still got Tommy, Derek, and Sarah.
You walk up. This time, it is unnerving how bad it feels like rage and anger is coming from this house. You approach the porch, but you can see both the doors are wide open.
Mr. Newthsome, can we come in so you can talk to Stephanie?
There's no response.
Okay. Let's slowly work our way in.
All right. You go in. There's more ambient noise in the house right now. It's not a lot, but there are more creaks. There are more sounds of cracks. It doesn't sound like people are walking through the house. It just sounds like the house itself is
Alive?
just making these popping and groaning sounds. But again, it's not like it's just like there's ambient sound that is increased from the last time you hear it. It's increased enough that you notice
Okay.
it.
Are all the windows, any of the windows looking better than before? Or about the same as they were this
about
time?
the same. All right, we go into the main room.
Yeah.
And Stephanie's Father Price is here. He's walking around and he stops and puts his bag down on one of the busted old end tables and he pulls out, I forgot. Is it a miter?
Rosemary or
No,
rosary?
The scarfy thing.
The
Oh,
sash.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah. He puts the sash on. And he just carries the bag. He's looking around. And again, Stephanie asks, and this is where you saw Alice?
Yeah. We saw her outside of the greenhouse and followed her in here, and she was going to play the piano for us. Jerry decided to go upstairs and look. Before I went to go try to get her to play the piano, we went to the dining room, the breakfast room, and the kitchen. You don't want to go to the dining room. We tried to clean it up some, but
What's wrong with the dining room? Says the deacon's office.
pentagram, devil's horns. Some people had a lot of fun in there. We tried to cover it up.
Well, now, Sorge, that's exactly what I'm looking for. I need to see that.
Okay.
All right, you lead them on.
Yeah, I'll lead them back to the doorway.
All right, you do notice that there's a cool breeze in the house. Like you notice a little bit of hair is tickling your cheek, and you're like, oh, there's a breeze.
Who had the little sunfish sailboat, a little one-person sailboat? I asked Stephanie, just trying to small talk things as we go through.
Oh, in the kitchen.
Yeah.
That was funny.
It might be savable. That might be savable.
I don't know if I want any of this anymore, soldier. Deacon Thomas. He used to be called Vicar Thomas, but then I found out there's no vicars anymore. Deacon, so I keep on wanting to say call him Vicar. All right, he looks in. He walks around. Wow, this place is wrecked. Looks like you've already worked on cleaning this up.
Yeah, we were hoping maybe that would take. We were taking a chance at maybe getting rid of some of the evil would help, and it didn't do nothing.
Well, I'm not going to say that it's not just concerning that someone's done this, but I can say that I don't think there's any merit to any of this. This is pretty much amateur. This is the kind of stuff that you would see in an angsty middlehead teen acting out in school,
Yeah.
bathroom stall. There's really nothing here.
I said, now we went to Alice's room with her. Well, Jerry had checked out your parents' room, but nobody was there at that time. After we upset Alice, her dad came out of his bedroom with the shotgun I dove at his feet and went through him. Jerry walked up to the gun with the gun at his chest, and he actually shot him. So that's how he got shot. I mean, you can definitely tell when you go upstairs. Oh,
We're apparently getting some noise in the thing, but we're really close to shutting it down anyway.
Yeah.
So I turned the roll 20 sounds off in case that's it. All right. Well, Thomas says, well, I guess we should have a look upstairs.
okay. We'll go up there. Alice, I brought Stephanie.
All right. You all get to the little stairway here. And you all, Stephanie gasped.
What?
Sergeant, everyone sees it. Standing at the top of the stair on the landing is a woman that looks like a 30-year-old, 20-year-old version of Stephanie. Her brow is just furrowed and veiny. Her eyes, there's huge darkness around her eyes. She looks angry, and
I raised the shotgun.
she says, "Where is Alice?" And it's like 3 voices in there. And that's what we'll call it.
Dun, dun, dun.
So you can imagine like a couple of people inside that one body going, "Where is Alice?" That's Freddy Krueger. "Where's Alice, bitch?"
Mhm.
Oh my
All right.
goodness.
Well, folks, that is the end of this one. We'll be back next Tuesday. I know we had some more technical difficulties, and I apologize for that. One day, maybe it's going to be Tuesday, next Tuesday. We're going to shoot for that.
It's all
Smooth sailing.
Billy's fault.
Yeah. And congratulations to Gina. Gina won the shirt. I see I do have a message from Gina, so I'm sure that's her information. We're going to get that out for you ASAP.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Take about probably a week to get it, but you will get it. Let me see. We got some notes real fast. Let me pop these notes open. All right. Okay, so yeah, don't forget you can follow us on Discord, and you can also see the past episodes of WYRD and other games like the Delta Green games, the Welcome Home games, stuff like that. All those are on United Adventure Company YouTube page. Check those out. Also, I recently polished off my YouTube page, and I called it Charisma Kills TV. Right now, there's just edited versions of some art streams that I do, but I'm going to be adding some more content to it as time goes. And the schedule. So tomorrow's Wednesday. That's going to be Delta Green. That's going to be 7 Eastern, and then Saturday at 7 Eastern is going to be the Welcome Home. No, not Welcome Homes. What is it? I can't remember. The game y'all play. Is there a game?
Word of the Dragon Queen is at noon.
Yeah. Horde of the Dragon Queen. That's right.
Oh, okay. Saturdays at noon. Okay, I see. It's Saturdays at noon and 7. So every other, it alternates.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I love playing with you guys, and I love sharing my game with you and the world I've created. And we will see you next Tuesday.
And remember, stay out of our dungeon.
That's right. Or stay weird.
Yeah. Stay out. Stay weird.
Good night, everybody.